Hey amigos, we're back at it with our newest unit, La Comida, food. So today we are going to start a series of videos talking about the different food groups. Today we will cover las frutas. Very good, very good. But first, a little disclaimer. In Spanish, there exist multiple words for the same product, just like in English. Some people call it a soda, some people call it a pop, some people call it a Coke, even though it's a Pepsi. Some people might call it sody pop, a fountain drink, a soft drink. All of it means the same thing. So in Spanish, we will have some of those words. And maybe you know these words as something else. That's okay. We're going through dictionary words most commonly used. We might throw out some that in this place they call it this, in this place they call it that. We just need to be aware and who we're talking with of what the word might be. Okay, so don't get upset. It's okay. We're gonna learn together. All right, so we're gonna start off with up here, la comida, which is food. El desayuno, for breakfast. El almuerzo, for lunch. La cena, for dinner. El lonche, for a snack. Now, some of you may have used the word almuerzo for breakfast and lonche for lunch. That would be a regional word, but in the overall Spanish that we're using, we are going to use desayuno for breakfast, almuerzo for lunch. There is also another word for snack, la merienda, that you can use. Okay? So let's jump into the fruits. If we look up here at the top, las frutas, fruits. La sandía, watermelon. La manzana, apple. La naranja, orange. La uva, grape. Now we're talking about a thing here. There's different types of apples, different types of grapes. And we can say, for a red apple, la manzana roja. La manzana verde. Same thing with grapes. Okay? La fresa, strawberry. El plátano is a banana. You might also hear banano or banana. We also have a thing called plantains that is a plátano macho, plátano maduro, or plátano verde. And those ones are used for frying. They're the ones that are sold individually, kind of bigger, longer, and they're hard. You don't just eat them. They're used for cooking. You can make plantain chips. You can wait till they mature a little bit. They ripen, slice them in thicker strips, and fry those like an egg. So good. Or you can mash them up, make them in little discs, and deep fry those for tostones. So a lot of different things you can do with plantains that are a separate thing than regular bananas. All right? La piña, pineapple. La pera is a pear. El durazno is a peach. El limón is a lime, not a lemon. A lemon is lima. La cereza is a cherry. And down at the bottom, la toronja is a grapefruit. Okay? A grapefruit kind of looks like an orange, bigger, reddish in the inside, and very acidic. Okay? So as we continue on here with our fruits, el melon. We're using el melon to cover several different melons. Melon, cantaloupe, honeydew would be melon. Okay? Same thing with las bayas, or berries. Frambuesa, mora, arándulas. These things, the little berries. Strawberries, or raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, huckleberries, bayas. El mango is mango. La papaya, papaya. Ugh. La maracuyá is passion fruit, one of those trendy fruits right now. Passion fruit. Okay, you bust the little balls and you bust them open. They got like snot seeds. It's really acidic. Passion fruit. La granada, a pomegranate. El aguacate, free shavacado, is avocados. Okay? This is one that I personally had to learn because in Peru, they say palta for avocado. So this is one that I had to learn to talk with my Colombian friends, my Mexican friends, because they all say aguacate. All right? And I feel good about it. El coco, coconut. La pitaya is one of the trendy fruits right now. It's dragon fruit. Really expensive here. Okay? And el tomate, even though I think it is a vegetable. But whatever. Okay? So that's our fruits for right now. One of the cultural aspects of this is if you go to the grocery store and you look at the product labels, where are they usually from? You might see some from California, Florida, Texas, maybe, from our local farmers markets here in southern Colorado. But the majority will be from Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, maybe Panama, Colombia, Peru, Chile. So these were picked a long time ago, stuffed in a box, in a trailer, in a box that traveled over the ocean on a semi-truck to get to your local store. So they kind of lost their pizzazz. So if you go to Latin America and you get fresh fruit, it's delicioso. And you'll have supermarkets in these places, but you'll also have open air markets and people with their fruit stands. And it's fresh. You can haggle a little bit. You can get a sample. And you see the wide variety. There are so many more fruits, exotic fruits, that are specific to different regions. And you'll taste them and it's amazing. Okay? I like bananas, but bananas in Latin America, delicious. Okay? They're just more intense in flavors, in size. A aguacate you find at the store here, maybe that big, maybe. You go to Latin America, you're finding monsters of things. Mangoes that are that size. Papayas that are that big. Okay, everything's just, and it's delicious. And the last thing that we'll talk about is, have you ever heard the ice cream truck driving around town where they play their little everybody runs out to the street to go buy ice cream? Latin America, it's very common to find fruit vendors. They have a little cart, maybe a little motorcycle, tricycle thing, and they have a fruit stand. They go around, they hook up a speaker and a little microphone, and you'll hear them, the different calls of the streets. Just like at a baseball game, and you get the different vendors, you know, peanuts here, I got peanuts, cotton candy, and all that. You'll hear our fruit vendors pushing their carts, if we get one over here. They'll be pushing their cart around. And you'll hear their calls. Piña, papaya, naranja, plátano. Uva, rica uva. Piña, papaya, naranja, plátano. Tengo aguacate. Melon. ¿Quién quiere melón? And people will flock to the streets, to their local street fruit vendor. All right? That's our video for our fruits, las frutas. We'll practice them on. The next video, we'll cover las verduras and continue on with our food unit.